Imagine a famous pop star promising to build a real life Wakanda, a futuristic $6 billion city in Africa powered by crypto. Well, that's exactly what Akon tried to do. But after years of big promises and bold headlines, the whole thing collapsed. So, what happened to Akon City, and why it's considered one of the most famous failed mega projects in Africa? Let's find out. Akon is a world famous singer and producer who became a global superstar with hits like Locked Up and Smack That. But Akon didn't just stop at music. He's also known for his business ventures and charity work. He even launched a project that brought solar energy to millions of homes in Africa. So when he announced he wanted to build an entire city from scratch, people took it seriously. Akon's roots are in Senegal, a country on the west coast of Africa. He spent parts of his childhood there, and he's talked a lot about how much the country means to him. Senegal is known for its political stability and rich culture, but like many developing nations, it also deals with high unemployment and limited infrastructure. Akon saw an opportunity to help transform it with something bold and futuristic. So what exactly was Akon City supposed to be? According to Akon, it would be a smart city fully powered by renewable energy and running on its own digital currency called Acoin. It would have everything: homes, hotels, shopping malls, hospitals, schools, parks, even its own airport. Akon said it will look like Wakanda from Black Panther. Super modern, super advanced, was meant to attract tech companies, tourists, and create thousands of jobs. The Senegalese government supported the idea at first and gave Akon over 2,000 acres of land on the coast near a small town called Mbadien. A construction firm was hired, and Akon announced that private investors would fund a $6 billion project. The first phase, including roads, housing, and infrastructure, was supposed to be completed quickly. Akon promised that construction would begin soon, and many believed him. But after the excitement, things started to fall apart. Slowly at first, and then all at once. Despite all the talk, construction never really started. People who visited the site found nothing but an empty field. No roads, no buildings, just a single sign that said Akon City. Locals who lived nearby said they were confused. Some said they had been told to move but weren't paid properly. Others simply didn't know what was going on. Then came the bigger issues. There was no clear funding. Akon kept saying investors were lined up, but no major financial brokers were ever confirmed publicly. The cryptocurrency Acoin, which was supposed to be the foundation of the city's economy, didn't take off. It barely gained any traction and lost value. The construction company stopped giving updates. There were no detailed building plans, no environmental studies, and no signs of government permits moving forward. Meanwhile, frustration grew. Journalists started asking questions. The public wanted answers. Eventually, the Senegalese government stepped in. They issued a warning. If Akon's team didn't begin real construction soon, they'd take the land back. But still nothing happened. Only one small structure, a half-finished welcome, was ever started. And that too was abandoned. So the government made a final decision. They officially canceled the Akon City project. Officials said Akon and his partners failed to meet deadlines, didn't pay required fees, and broke terms of the original deal. Instead, the government announced a new plan. They would use the land to build a large state-backed resort and tourism hub that could create thousands of jobs. Akon was allowed to keep a small portion of the land, just 8 acres, compared to the original 2,000. The rest will be developed into a more realistic and practical project that fits the country's long-term goals. Akon has said he believes in the idea and hopes to do something with the land he kept, but for now, Akon City is officially dead. Akon City was a big dream, a big one. It was about hope, innovation, and pride in Africa. But dreams like that need more than good intentions. They need money, planning, and real follow-through. In the end, Akon's project became a symbol, not of what's possible, but of what happens when ambition isn't backed by reality.